The best ways to succeed in a bipolar relationship. A speaking bipolar video. Having a relationship with someone with bipolar can be a roller coaster ride. These tips will help you to succeed. Hey guys, my name is Scott, and I'll be your guide. Today we're talking about bipolar relationships. For the purposes of this video, a bipolar relationship refers to any pairing where at least one of the partners has been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. Let's get started. I love you. I hate you. I want to be glued to you. Don't touch me. Please don't ever leave me. Go away. Bipolar messaging can be confusing. Yep, I'm bipolar. Your first inclination might be to run and hide, but I hope you'll stay. I promise I'm not as scary as the things you've been told. A reader of my blog reached out to me regarding her bipolar relationship. She did not have a mental illness, but her partner did. After many months of ups and downs, she felt like she had reached her breaking point. From her words, I could tell how heartbroken she was as she agonized over her decision. She described her partner as the most fabulous man and told me how much she loved him. Yet she was exhausted and feared things wouldn't improve. As my heart went out to her, I realized there was some knowledge I could share. I've been in several bipolar relationships, and each one has taught me something of value. Relationships are hard. There's no doubt about it. Being in a bipolar relationship is even harder, but not impossible. Here are a few things you can do to improve your chances of being successful. I'm not going to pretend I'm a relationship expert. My dating history looks much like a hurricane's aftermath. Most of my relationships have failed epically, yet have also taught me exactly what doesn't work. Hindsight shows me how things could have been better. The following strategies can help you to be successful. Number 1, communicate. Once upon a time, I got engaged. Our relationship was a mess. We cycled between breaking up and getting back together. That trend went on for years. One of the biggest issues was my unwillingness to fully open up to her. I kept my scariest thoughts secret for fear they would break her. At the same time, I condemned her for loving me when she didn't really know me. She was in a no-win situation. That experience taught me how vital it is to have open communication. Unfortunately, people with bipolar frequently don't want to talk. They may shut down and aggressively push the world away. What can you do? First, try to be patient. Create opportunities for open conversation, and when the words come, strive to listen without judgment. This conversation can be painful and stressful to start, but try to push through. Learning to communicate well during the worst times will draw you much closer. Number 2, forgive. Feelings are going to get hurt. It's inevitable in any relationship. I wish I could sugarcoat the issue, but it's a reality we can't change. With bipolar involved, hurt feelings are even more likely. You might have the best treatment plan, but bad days will still happen. It's vital that you both learn to forgive. Bipolar tends to release a sort of beast into the world. There are times when things come out of my mouth and I feel like I'm only watching. The words aren't true and not really what I feel. Forgiveness won't take away the pain of what was said, but it will give you a way to move forward. Does your partner need some time alone? That usually doesn't mean that they've stopped loving you. I know, the alarms are going off in your head, but sometimes people just need to step away. Sometimes it's the best thing you can do. Think about how many times you've wished you could get out of your own head. If you had the ability to get away, you would take a break too. Your partner may say hurtful things to you, especially when you're not at your best. Are those words something that will matter in 10 years? How about in 50 years? If they won't matter then, try to let them go today. Forgiveness is contagious. If you learn to be forgiving, your partner is bound to be more forgiving in return. Who of us doesn't need more forgiveness? Number 3, ride the wave. Bipolar disorder is frequently affected by seasonal changes. Some seasons are better, and others much worse. Spring has always been my worst season. Some years I also take a tumble off the sanity wagon around the end of the year. This is true from year to year, and a topic I try to reveal early in a relationship. Understanding that seasons can be vastly different again requires that you're willing to be open and patient. If the seas get too rough, take time to evaluate the relationship before you walk away. Number 4, hold on tight. Having a strong commitment to each other increases the likelihood of having a successful relationship. Bipolar brings a lot of insecurities to the party. Knowing that your partner is not going anywhere can do a lot to keep the monsters away. Make sure that your partner knows that you are not going anywhere. Work hard to stay present in the relationship. Yes, I understand the compulsion to run. In the fight or flight struggle, bipolar loves to pick flight. If there is good in your relationship, hold on to it. Promise to stick it out and don't let go. Try to keep a positive mindset. The only constant in our world is the fact that things will change. Ironic, isn't it? Today might be a terrible day. It might be the worst day you've ever had as a couple. If you hold on, tomorrow may be different. Keep a positive attitude and look to the future with optimism. Today you might see a manic monster before you, but tomorrow you may wake up to the person you fell in love with. Keep hope in your heart no matter what. Relationships have the best chance of success when the mental disorder is being properly treated. If you have bipolar, do the right things. Take your meds every day, get enough rest, eat well, and exercise. Knowledge is power with any illness. Both the patient and their loved ones need to know as much as they can about bipolar. The best knowledge includes seeking the right treatment. I hate going to the doctor. I hate everything from the uncomfortable chairs in the waiting room to having to tell the doctor the truth about how I'm doing. Medicine is the bane of my existence. Every time I have to put one of those pills in my mouth, it makes me angry. Yet, I continue to seek treatment and to take my meds. I do it for the ones I love. Proper health care is one of the best things you can do to help strengthen your relationship. It shows your partner that you care about yourself enough to stay healthy. It also says you care about them and want to keep the bad days away as much as possible. Not all relationships are worth saving. I hate to say that, but it's true. Only you can do an honest evaluation. No one else knows all the details of your relationship. If you've been together for some time, then try to keep going. This might just be a bad spell. Things could improve again. If the best thing is to split up, that's okay too. The world won't end. Love will find you both again. All of my relationships have ended, but each one has made me better. Consider what you've learned and apply those lessons to your next relationship. Love is possible. Bipolar disorder doesn't have to take that away from you. Believe in yourself and don't ever give up. You can live a good life with bipolar disorder. It takes effort, but it's worth it. Until next time, keep fighting. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with others and subscribe to this channel. You can learn more about living with bipolar disorder on speakingbipolar.com. Thank you for watching.